And we are recording. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And Happy New Year to everybody.
Yes, Happy New Year, all the best.
So, very, very good start to 2023 for us. We won't mention too much about 2022. It was a bit of a nightmare, especially the last 3 months.
Terrible, the last 3 months we never saw each other.
But of course, things have changed in our personal lives, so we're back in the caravan. And of course, that means we're approaching the second anniversary of owning it, which only means, the insurance is up for renewal, and so is the servicing, and so is the car tax, and so is the car insurance,
everything,
and so is the service on the car. So so we're not going away in January. Well, we've no plans. It's going to be a bit of an expensive one, however it works out. But we're going to have a great year. We've got lots of things planned, so we think we're going to be able to get away doing something a little bit different this year.
Hopefully.
The sort of plans we've made at the moment is to sort of limit ourselves to how much we spend per night on sites and seeing how good a site we can get for the money that we're paying. So what we've decided to do is to stay off grid at under £20 a night and on grid at under £25 a night, or £25 and under. So we'll see how that works out throughout the year. We have got a couple of sites booked, and we have got a few sites that we're looking to book. Some are local, some not so local, but we'll see how they turn out. Maybe
it's not going as far afield this year as we did last year and the year before.
Yeah, we're certainly going to cut back on the amount of mileage that we did. The Devon trip was a good old trek, wasn't it?
Yeah.
To be doing 1,000 miles in a week, in the fortnight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With not just travelling there and back, but the touring round that we like to do as well. That was a good old chunk, and it was at the high of the sort of diesel prices as well. So that was a bit of a sting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On the old bank balance. So we're not going to be doing so much of that. But what we are going to do is try and look at more sort of remote sites. That's both coastal and inland sites, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we're going to try and stay away from the crowds. So we've got lots of little places that are a bit out of the ordinary coming up in 2023.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's just great to be back in the caravan, because we've had really 3 months where all we've done is come in just to check things over and kind of have a sort of mooch round, make sure there's no water leaking in, and put the heating on for a couple of hours, and just generally not really do anything, have we?
Nope.
So that's our quick update, except for a little addition, some fantastic news.
No, I'm not pregnant.
God forbid, God forbid. That wouldn't be fantastic news. That'd be a total nightmare, that, wouldn't it? That would have written the year off before it had started, honestly, wouldn't it? Anyway, fantastic news as far as we're concerned, as far as the channel's concerned. This year we've had the opportunity, after sort of loads of sort of conversations and chats, we've had the opportunity, and we're taking that opportunity to team up with Cover for Caravans, Caravan Insurance. A fantastic broker. When we first got this caravan, we asked Cover for Caravans to give us a quote. We talked through everything as far as a brand new caravan. I then did the video last year, or we did a video last year about Caravan Insurance, because of the rises in prices of new caravans. So if you've got new for old policy, there is a video there. Head back in the sort of video list. There's a thing there about Caravan Insurance and things to look for. And I also spoke at that time to Mark at the caravan place, because things were just going nuts. Well, this year things don't seem to be getting any better. As we said in that video, we bought this caravan in literally 2 years ago next week from the date of this video. And we paid £19,100. Yeah, we got a good deal. We did get a good deal.
We got a brilliant deal.
We got some really good extras, and we can't knock Robinson's Caravans, who supplied it, for giving us a brilliant deal on what we had and putting us into this caravan. A year later, that caravan became close to about £24,000 to replace it should the worst happen. Now, I've rung Robinson's just last week to look at the price of a new, 454 Sherwood caravan. We're now looking at £5 short of £28,000 for this little two-berth caravan. So prices are absolutely nuts. The worst thing we would ever want to do is to end up with a market value on the caravan, because I'm sure we just wouldn't be able to find one to replace it. We would be pretty much forced to be going and buying a new one. So we've been back in touch with Cover for Caravans this year, and again, they've talked us all the way through the process, all the things we need to look at, make sure all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed, boxes are ticked, and we've got another year's where they're looking after us. So teaming up with them seemed a really good progression, if you like, as far as the channel's concerned. We never kind of report on stuff that we don't like. We'll only do reviews on stuff we like, we try, and we tend to do follow-on reviews like we've done with the Cadac. We bought the Cadac, we did kind of an unboxing and a first look, and then we did a sort of 12-month on review of how we're getting on with it. We've done the same with the Caravan, and the same with insurance. We're pleased at where we are and the people that we're with, and we're absolutely over the moon to be teaming up with them for the whole of 2023 to produce some social media content for them, and also with them in mind when we do it for us as well. So great stuff. You'll be seeing little bits here and there on videos regarding Cover for Caravans. So if you are in the market for insurance, I will leave the link for them in the description below. Also on that, moving slightly off that point, but as far as reviews are concerned, we do like to do the reviews of things that either we get sent or things we buy. But what we've decided to do is not maybe do so much of an in-depth review of something we've just received. We're going to do the review more of when we've had it for 3 or 6 months, so we can give you a better impression of what we think about it. The downside of that is the costs are going to be current when we do the video, and not what they were when we maybe bought it or we had it sent. But what it will do is give you a better insight and give us a better opportunity to give you more detailed information about the things that we have. So that's how things are going to progress throughout this year as well. Anything else?
I think that's about covered it all, isn't it?
Yeah, one or two things, and give us a quick note in the comment, because over the last 12 months I've been doing a little bit more of the old casting the rod into the river and the like, and Ali's gone out and for my birthday bought us some sea fishing gear, so during the coastal sort of trips we'll be looking at maybe doing a bit of bass fishing and the like.
And it might be on the Cadac if you catch one.
So there's the thought. Would you like to see if we catch any decent pollock, bass, cod, plaice, anything of that sort of nature?
Be having it for tea.
We're likely to be having it for tea, but would you like to see those sort of videos added into the general scheme of things? Of course, we're still going to be going out on the kayak. We've still got the paddle boards.
We've still got the electric bike, which you saw me having a go off.
So hopefully we'll do a little bit more of that as well, and maybe a little bit of cooking. Other than that, let us know in the comments anything that you might want to see over the next 12 months. We've still got the drone. We're still out and about with that, aren't we? We've got some great collaborations coming up as well over the forthcoming months that we'll be doing with other caravan channels, so keep an eye out for those as well. Anything else, or
no, it's just that I'm still not like 100% with me back. So
like I said, part of
restricted, hadn't they?
Yeah, as part of last year, Ali broke her back last February, and it's still not 100% sorted. So we're still a little bit restricted with things we can do and can't do.
Yeah.
So what are we into next? First week of next month, and Caravans in for a service.
Yep.
So we'll maybe try and take you along with that. That's the start of 2023. Great to be back on the channel, and lovely to see we reached 1,600 subscribers. So thank you very much for everybody who watches and comments, and of course those of you that do subscribe to the channel. It is free, so please give us a subscribe if you watch more than 1 or 2 videos, purely because it does help the channel, and it does give us loads of inspiration to go out and make more videos.
Yep, definitely.
So for now, that's it from us.
Yep.
You take care, stay safe, and we'll catch up with you later. Ta-da.
Bye.